Hey guys, Spalding069 here, playing with my cat, and hope everybody's doing well. Hope y'all have had a great day, great week ahead of you. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and an even more spectacular Christmas. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, be a little more positive, leaving the negativity at the door, and just trying to find my way in life. So, yeah, fucking hell, that made myself throw up. This is my top 10 80s movies. I don't know why I'm doing this, cause I'm bored as shit. That's why. It's you get so dark here earlier, and I feel like I'm, I get here after doing the shit I do all day. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I fucking do all day. No, I'm just joking. Fucking hit me. I'm the Iceman. I'm the real Iceman. Nah, just kidding, everybody. Don't report me to the FBI. But my top 10 80s movies, non-horror, non-horror. Just fucking movies. When you put it on, you know it's from the 80s. You know it's the music, the hairstyles, the clothing, the everything. I mean, just an 80s movie. It's its own subgenre to me. A fucking 80s movie. You hear all the time people say, well, we're trying to recapture that look of the 80s, the 80s exploitation look, 80s horror. But I mean, this is going to be non-horror, but you hear nothing but 80s all the time. It shows you how fucking awesome and insanely magical and just great that decade was. I mean, you don't really fucking hear people say, God, I really want to recapture that feel of the 90s. Let me make a horror movie that just, makes you feel like you're in the 90s. I mean, maybe if it's a movie and people want to fucking kill themselves, but because I fucking hated the 90s. But anyway, like goddamn cut off stonewashed jeans in the 80s, it's the 80s, all that shit. It was allowed back then. And just stuff like that. And I mean, it could be like This Is Mine. It could be like comedy, drama, maybe a little crime drama, maybe a thriller almost, but not horror. You know what I mean? Just fucking 80s. I don't care. But anyway, let me get right into this shit. I hate to talk about non-horror. I'm looking at my cat because I'm obsessed with her. She's looking at a spider or something in here. I hope there's not a spider, but 80s is the shit. I mean, horror. I talk about horror 98.7.6.7.5% of the time, but sometimes you gotta take a break from horror. I mean, I love horror. I fucking sleep horror. I dream horror. I bathe with horror. I fuck horror. I do everything with horror. I'm gonna marry it one day. I'm gonna marry horror. But anyway, this is the first one. The Outsiders. I heard, it's got, God, look at all that dust on it. It shows how long it's been since I've watched this, but it's such a good movie. I've heard a few people talk about this lately on some videos. Emilio Estevez, Ralph Macchio, Thomas J. Cruise. No, I don't know what his real name. Tom Cruise. Jesus Christ, him walking around with chocolate cake all over his face like a fucking redneck. That's probably his best role ever. I actually like Tom Cruise's movies, like Vanilla Sky and Eyes Wide Shut. I think I hate him, but somehow he makes me laugh. He's so annoying, gets on my nerves so much, but I fucking love him because I laugh every time I watch one of his movies. Rob Lowe, Matt Sorry Dillon, Patrick Swayze. I loved him. God Almighty, Roadhouse. All the movies. I mean, I don't even own these movies, so these aren't my top 10. And I might ramble along, so if you don't want to hear it, don't hear it. But Point Break, that wasn't 80s, but Roadhouse, fucking Young Blood. I love Young Blood. I don't even have that on DVD with Rob Lowe and Patrick Swayze, the hockey movie. Love a bunch of. This is like their first movie. Emilio Estevez. Probably my favorite movie with him is Men at Work with Charlie Sheen. Anyhow, this is a great gang movie. The poor guys versus the preppies. I've told a friend of mine on here, I was like, I wish I could get a YouTube brawl like this sometimes with all the annoying people that get on my nerves with, other people. Alright, the second one is Dream a Little Dream. Y'all might think I'm a nerd for all this shit, but I don't care. Fucking love this Corey Feldman, Corey Haim. That just says it. That is 80s. They are 80s. They were, you know, there was a machine that fucking popped out people that said these are people from the 80s. They weren't even born. They just came out of a fucking machine. And Meredith Salinger, which is in that horror movie The Kiss. I seen recently and didn't like that much. It's kind of bad. I've heard a lot of good things. It was okay. It was real 80s. It had some cool scenes, but I was not impressed with the fucking Kiss at all. And I'm not harsh on. I'm not picky at all. I love cheesy. I love low budget. I love shot on video shit. The Kiss I didn't like that much. But this is it's hard to even explain this goddamn movie, honestly. It's kind of like those 80s movies where they switch, the older guy and the younger kid switch bodies. This is more of a drama, weird nightmares, and it's oh shit, hold up, my shit just popped up. Anyway, yeah, it's a good 80s movie. Probably this isn't top 10. I meant to save this for number 1 because this is my favorite 80s movie of all time. 3 O'Clock High. It's got Buddy, what's his name? Plays Buddy Revell. Richard Tyson plays the bully, which is in the werewolf movie, Big Bad Wolf. He was in like Kindergarten Cop, but this is his role playing the fucking bully. Such a good movie, man. It's like a drama, more of a slash comedy, but more drama. And this little nerd fucks, you know, he pisses this bully off, this like the new kid in the school, because he's been kicked out of every school, and he meets with him in the bathroom, and the bully fucks him up, throws him against a mirror, says we're gonna fight at 3 o'clock, you know, in the parking lot after school. You try to go home, I'm gonna be under your bed, you run to your mother, the principal's gonna get worse, I'll fucking kill you, and all that. It's such a good movie. One of the best movies from the 80s, the best movie from the 80s, if you ask me. And just the music, the style, the clothes, I mean, you'll love it. It's really, really good, well acted movie. Alright, another one that's kind of borders on horror, but I don't think so. Bad Influence with Rob Lowe and James Spader. Just a fucking great. I've seen this movie probably 100 times. I watch it all. I swear to God, I watch it once a month. I don't know why. I love this fucking movie so much. It's so 80s. It's about this fucking nerd. James Spader usually plays the prick in every movie, like Less Than Zero, like, you know, he's the fucking drug dealer, the asshole. What's the other movie where he had that horribly bleached blonde hair? I can't think of it, where him and a gang of people would try to rape somebody. I don't remember, but he plays. It shows how well he can act. He plays a nerd to perfection, like the innocent guy. Rob Lowe plays the fucking asshole drifter that comes into his life, and you know he's about to get married to some girl that has a rich doctor husband, and everything's kind of boring in his life, and then he kind of runs into this guy that excites his life a little bit. He takes him out to these nightclubs, and I mean, but then it spirals out of control to you know, but it's such a good fucking 80s movie. Alright, next is Thrashing. It's I don't even know what to call it. It's an 80s movie. It's not. I don't even think it's a comedy. It's not a drama. It's not a crime. It's an 80s movie. This is the one movie that's just a fucking 80s movie. 80s skateboarding. It's got Robert Russler in it, the guy that was in the main villain, ghoul or whatever. The guy, and sometimes they come back. He was in A Nightmare on Elm Street too. He played Grady in that. But he's like the king of the gangs in this. There's kind of a, you know, preppy type of, not preppy, but kind of a good gang for the skateboarders, and then the bad gang that look like fucking punk goddamn chains and black clothes, and then these are just kind of like the 80s, like pink shirts and shit, but they have like a thing against each other. But great fucking, and what's his name, Josh Brolin, not the father but the son, you know, this in like No Country for Old Men and shit. He plays like it's like his first movie, and Robert Russell, such a good 80s movie. And Gleaming the Cube's another skateboard movie with Christian Slater that I love. I don't have on DVD. I don't even have to make that on DVD. I think they do. There's a lot of 80s movies I don't have on DVD. This might run 15 minutes, I'm sorry. Raising Arizona, God almighty, another classic. The only movie I like Nicolas Cage in, besides what's that one, Leaving Las Vegas, where he plays a horrible alcoholic to perfection with Elizabeth Shue. I love that movie. But Raising Arizona, I can't stand him in anything else really. I don't know. But this one I love. Holly Hunter, he plays a, perfect redneck. He's just oh, it's too funny. John Goodman is funny as shit. William Forsythe, God, he looks like a pig in that movie. I can't even believe it's him. But I don't even have to explain Raising Arizona to you. If you haven't seen it, God damn it, see it, because it's hilarious. Fucking hilarious. License to Drive, another Corey Feldman movie. Heather Graham. I love this intro to the movie. You can tell it was like a takeoff, like a Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Like he's having like a nightmare or whatever at the beginning. He's in a bus and all these kids look dead and shit. But then the bus driver goes crazy and drives off, and he's trying to get out. Everybody on the bus looks like it's just so fucking 80s. And y'all have seen it probably. If you haven't, this is just 80s to the extreme. He fails his license test. He doesn't get his license and ends up taking a car out anyway because he wants to take this girl he's obsessed with out on the town, and the most insane and crazy things happen. Corey Feldman's with him, of course, and fucks the car all up, fucks everything up, but it's so funny and hilarious. Okay, let me hurry up. Labyrinth, I love this movie. It's more, it's a fantasy type movie. It's almost, I'm kind of cheating because it scared me as a child, so I considered it a horror movie back then, but it's not a horror movie. It's just amazing effects. Awesome fantasy type, like Never Ending Story. I don't own that movie, so this isn't in my top 10. I tell you, this top 10 for these movies has made me realize how many 80s movies, non-horror, that I love, that I need to start collecting. I'm gonna have to take a break from horror for a while and just get those 80s classics in that I need to have, because it ain't all about horror. 98.7% of the time it is, but sometimes you need these. Alright, The Great Outdoors. God, a fucking hilarious Dan Aykroyd, John Candy. He hates his brother. Well, he gets on his nerves so bad. Dan Aykroyd plays a perfect yuppie prick. Just gets on John Candy's nerves so bad, and just hilarious. Just a fucking hilarious. Another one is Funny Farm that I don't own. It's isn't in my top 10 either. God bless it, love that. Okay, Can't Buy Me Love. I think I have 11 movies. I'm sorry. Top 11. Can't Buy Me Love with this is I know y'all gonna think I'm a nerd. Patrick Dempsey and what's her name? I just love this movie. 80s, fucking 80s. That's all I can say. And last, I think this is 11, Disorderlies. God damn it, this is so funny. The Fat Boys, that's what that's what they're called, the Fat Boys, and this old man, they're the orderlies, and they take them out to nightclubs, and God bless, it's so good. I hadn't seen this in forever. So, comedy, and funny as hell. Just so funny. Just the interactions between the old man and the Fat Boys. It's so good. But anyway, that's my top 10 favorite 80s, just 80s movies. I hope that didn't bore everybody. And that shitty ass movie, Killer Party on My Wall. No, I'm kidding. And that's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. Y'all take care. And if you want, comment me some of y'all's favorite 80s movies I might have forgotten about that I need to, there's a lot of ones I've forgotten about, because I really need to start recollecting my 80s movies. And if you want to do a video response, you can. If you don't do one, I'm gonna remove you as a friend. I'm gonna unsubscribe to you. I'm gonna send you a letter saying fuck you in the mail. So you better respond with a video, or I will, I'll delete you. No, I'm just kidding. Take care, y'all. I do love you. Keep on fucking doing what you're doing. Bye.